Greetings, my pretty little ponies. We have returned for another episode. Now, I am back at the bar because I wanted to do something, but I can't remember what I was going to do. And unfortunately, I no longer have that crystal thorn, which sucks because that's an artifact this guy wants. I was gonna do some quests here, but I'm deciding not to, and I'm just gonna go back to Dark Valley. Okay, so I am playing on the original versions of the game, not the enhanced versions. The enhanced versions I have not heard... Shut up. I have not heard great things about. Who's this? No one. And I'm also playing completely vanilla. I am using no mods, no fixes, no whatsoever. That's just how I like to play my games. Raw. Yeah. Oh, these guys. So when I actually came back, I was going to just go back to the entrance to Dark Valley and then start recording there, but I figured since I'm doing this, I would check that duty corpse again, but also make sure I show you that I'm doing everything, and I don't want to do anything off camera, because I think that would defeat part of the purpose of trying to show you everything I can. Unfortunately, sometimes you don't spawn in the exact spot you left yourself. Chest in the stairwell. There should... Oh, I also... I was being driven nuts with the whole suppressor silencer thing. And so I looked it up. Yeah, the only guns that can use the suppressor are pistols, the MP5, and the AR. Turns out that more weapons being able to use suppressors was a clear sky thing. And I also found out that the suppressors kind of really screw with your damage and accuracy and durability and whatnot in this game. So it's actually better not to use those. Good for silent kills, so I wouldn't say they're useless, but I wouldn't say they're necessarily useful either. So you're probably actually better off not using a silencer in this game most of the time.
Talk, you son of a bitch, or watch my bullet blow your brains out.
Please, please, don't kill me. Your partner is being taken to the abandoned factory. That's all I know, I swear.
Okay, scum. You can live. Just don't let me see you ever again. Hey man, come up here. Help us grab our friend from these bastards. Follow me. I know a good place for an ambush. I'll thank you for your help. At duty, we always pay our debts.
Okay, so this guy's important for a few reasons. And I'm also just gonna go ahead and kill this guy because more stash opportunities. What time is it? Is that during the day or the night? I don't know. Probably during the day. There's some artifacts over there and over there. We will be checking those after we take care of this guy. I got some dogs over there. There are... I'm not sure how many spots. There's at least one spot, which is over here, that can spawn electro-anomaly artifacts. But unfortunately, it is not the time. That's one thing I don't like. I don't like time-specific things, because then you gotta wait around. But it do what it be. Man, it's thundering and lightning again. I love it. And oh, look at all the little birdies. Don't you want to pet the little birds? I love birds. They're so cute. I'm going to show you what's special about these two guys as soon as we do his little quest. Having a little trouble there?
Hide on the other side of the road. They'll be here soon. Open fire only after I do.
Now, if you don't actually let him... Okay, that's not something that happens normally. But since he attacked first, I should be clear to attack. If you do not attack... Oh, great. And I didn't... Oh, I didn't die from that either. Alright, when was the last save? Oh, of course. Well, I apologize for my stupidity. I was going to quick save, but then he started shooting at the guy. Oh, another thing about perfect playthroughs. Another aspect to what I would consider a perfect playthrough is doing every quest at least once. And that stipulation specifically because there's a lot of quests that are repeatable. But I would say the most important thing is the quests that aren't repeatable are the ones that you really need to do.
Son of a bitch. Or watch my bullet blow your brains out.
Oh yeah.
Please, don't.
So I mentioned something about artifact spawns being set as soon as you start a new game. That is true for artifacts that are out in the open. But, like I said in an earlier episode,
Follow me. I know a good
what
place for an ambush.
enemies are...
I'll
what
thank you for your help.
These are stagnant dead bodies. They'll always be there. So when you first enter a zone and you check a body and it's got nothing in it, you can reload. And it might have something in it the next time. Which is pretty cool because now I can run. That's unfortunate. I thought I must have dropped some stuff off at the... Is that a soul? No, it's a friggin' stupid, useless garbage stone blood, and that's another stupid meat chunk. This is a bad seed. This is a bad roll on world drops. Because last time I played, I had at least one soul spawn in here. I wouldn't mind having another one, because 600 plus 600, well, it's additive, right? So it's just like 1200. I'm not saying additive right in like, is that how it works? But additive, and that's the terminology to use when you would say 600% plus 600% to 1200% instead of multiplicative. Now I'm going to go ahead and do that. Yeah, this guy has some trouble. You probably noticed that in other NPCs having some trouble.
Hide on the other side of the road.
Huh.
Be here soon.
I wonder if turning around actually made him stop screwing around faster. Oh, and another thing I wanted to specify was in regards to clearing out the garbage before going to Agriprom. I misspoke. I didn't mean clear out garbage before going to Agriprom, because typically I don't use items if I'm doing a perfect playthrough, so I would rely completely off of artifacts like this. So I would wait until I get those kinds of artifacts after in Agriprom and Agriprom Underground to do go on getting all the artifacts that are on top of the garbage hills. And as for why, well, I'll mention that as soon as this is good. I shouldn't be seen in this position, but I usually hide back here. You do need him to attack first, because if he doesn't, it'll bug the quest. And you have to kill or at least injure one of them.
this Stalker. He's the one who helped me.
Thanks,
Come
bro.
over. We'll talk.
Nice. Free scope. Okay, so this guy's got a unique pistol. So I like to kill him for the unique pistol. But unfortunately, this guy's looking at me. Can I get him to turn around? Wonder if I could sell him something, kill him, and then... Nah, that was a mistake. Whatever. It's not gonna hurt much. Well, eventually they start moving anyway. You can use this in Clear Sky, but you can't in this game. Okay, this is weird. I'm not sure exactly what the problem is. I might just reload. Hey, buddy. Oh, look at that. Now, that's not good because what I would usually do is... You can usually get into position where you can kill the guy you saved just now without him getting aggressive for some reason. And then, as soon as he's dead, well, eventually these two guys will actually go travel to the garbage. Look at that. Huh? Oh, they're aggressive because of... Alright, just get up, hurry up. Okay, so one thing though is if I kill this guy...
Bullet. Thanks, friend. Hell, I already kissed my life goodbye.
Thanks, bro.
Now, if I kill this guy, that quest that I just picked up is going to be stuck in my log forever. So this little marker is going to be here forever. And this is the pistol he drops. It is the only pistol... This is the only Martha Beretta in the entire game. It was not supposed to be in the game, but they forgot to take it off of this guy. And now, you'll have two... there's another duty guy over there. He's likely to get killed, and you want him to get killed because that's a corpse for coordinates. But now you have another corpse for coordinates. And of course, talk to this guy. He should move along. I actually want to try something different. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reload. This time I'm not going to kill either of them here, because I want to try something different.
Thanks, friend. Hell, I already kissed my life goodbye.
Thank you, Stalker. He's the one who helped me.
Thanks,
Come
bro.
on. We'll talk.
Yeah, let's just... Yeah, what kind of ball? Ooh, pigs. Piggies. Okay, see ya. Yep. Okay, so now at some point they should both go to garbage. And I theoretically should be able to get one of them alone long enough to kill him when they're in garbage. Preferably bullet, I guess, because I don't want this quest stuck in my inventory, but as for the Martha pistol, I don't really think it's necessarily important. I showed you how easily you could get it, and I really wouldn't worry too much about it after that. So I'm not going to just stand there and stare at them until they start moving. I'm actually going to go ahead and start looking around for some artifacts. Unfortunately, it looks like we don't have a single soul artifact in this little field. Oh, this might be something. No, that's stupid, worthless garbage meat junk. Okay, it's not stupid, garbage, useless. It's just mostly stupid, garbage, useless, especially when compared to the soul. I've also been listening back on my recordings before I upload them to make sure everything actually recorded well. If God help me, something doesn't record well, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to probably be very upset. Oh, I didn't kill this guy this time. Alright, there might be a soul over here instead. That's another meat chunk, very unfortunate. So I've never done too much in the way of starting new games over and over again to see what kind of drops I get in terms of world artifacts. As you can see, the drops have been really bad for me in this playthrough. I've had one, that last one, like, what I want to do is I want to do some testing at some point, probably after this playthrough is done, and see if it's pure random. Okay, I guess I didn't have to kill him after all. That's unfortunate. Okay, so that usually doesn't happen. They don't walk through the anomalies like that. That's very obnoxious. And now, gun probably... Okay, this is actually a good opportunity for me to show you that you don't want to shoot guns. Because... Cool. Well, let me drop it somewhere where you can actually see it. This is what I'm telling you about, like, random crap. If this happened, I would have reloaded that save before I even entered Dark Valley and tried again, because this is the path he's actually supposed to take. But the durability on this, not great. The durability on which an item will drop from NPCs is variable. It's not going to be exactly the same. It could have been lower, it could have been a lot higher, but this much. Yep, and now it's completely broken. And since it's a pistol, and I've never actually seen any real way to fix pistols in any way, since they're never dropped, this thing's completely dead and useless to me now. As for why I would do that, just to demonstrate and to show you, like, yeah, it's a cool pistol, but at the end of the day, it's a pistol. You really shouldn't be using pistols. I'll drop it somewhere more respectable. Okay, so this guy will eventually make... I don't know why he's going that way. Usually they go straight. He's gonna go towards the transition area, and he's going to walk into the transition area. Since he's an NPC, he's not actually going to hit it like we would. And in order to know when it's time for us to go into the garbage, his dot will disappear off the map, and that's when we know it's good for us to go to the garbage, and he'll likely be in the garbage. If not, then walk back and forth a few times. And that's a very good way to get a duty corpse in the garbage, because as soon as he's over there all alone, you can kill him with complete impunity. Is he talking? I thought I heard talking. Hold on. I also had the TV on. That wasn't what I was hearing, but I hope that wasn't heard. I had Murder, She Wrote. Oh my god, just go! Murder, She Wrote. I like that show. I used to watch it with my grandma. Still waiting for this fart. Yeah, I guess I'll wear that. It's minus 60, that's pretty good, right? Wow, this guy's really zigzagging. Alright, what else could I talk about? Of what could I speak? Bugged stash testing again. Yeah, what was it I wanted to do? I wrote down some notes. I don't remember what that meant. There's obviously some specific test I should have done, but I don't remember. Let's see, I mentioned the special bandits. I checked that truck and garbage. Oops, not ready. Oh, Bess. That guy that had the AK. Nope, there. Now should be fine for us to transition between areolas. What? That was weird. Okay, there he is. Now all I have to do is just wait until he gets close enough to where I would be able to loot his body without that happening. Because unfortunately, if that happens, you either have to go to the next area or get shoved back. You can't go beyond that point, as far as I'm aware. What's one of the best ways to kill an NPC without any kind of alerts? Well, apparently not that way. Let's try again, but this time without sucking. Okay, don't need you to be screwing with me. There you go. Headshots are important even with the knife. Now, since I've actually already checked a... of course. Checked the duty corpse twice in this area. I'm not too sure about... Okay, so let's see if I can still find it. Would have been nice to have... There it is, okay. Now if you just do this, like I was doing with the stupid fireball artifact that I couldn't get, it can still work. And I'm glad I was able to show that it would work. 2,500. Is that how much it would cost to... No, that's how much... Okay, so I think... Yeah, I don't know. Everything's confusing me. This is going to be a much better episode than last. I was watching last episode, and I'll tell you, I got so demotivated to continue with this stupid little dumb series, because holy crap, I am so annoying and obnoxious to listen to. At least I am to myself anyway. Sound quality's not great. I'm sure that's annoying. Okay. Oh no. There were some specific stashes in the lab that I wanted to get, and I don't remember them all. But there are some specific stashes that are in the lab. They'll appear on your map somewhere up here. So I don't have them yet. Should have looked up the names to make sure I got them all. But I believe there's 3. But what's going to happen now is we're going to go clear out the bandit base. You could theoretically sneak in. You know what, maybe I'll try that. Maybe I'll actually try a sneaking. It'll be like the Agriprom Institute, where as soon as I fail, I'm going guns blazing. Because I plan on killing everyone anyway. And that's why I think this episode's going to be better, because it's actually going to have more action in it. There's also something else very important in regards to the lab that I've never heard anyone else mention, and I think is very, very important to talk about. So, I once watched a video some years ago. Someone actually did successfully sneak into the Agriprom Institute, get the goods, and leave without getting caught. And I thought that was super cool. I tried to do that, it didn't work for me. But, as you did see, it wasn't a completely terrible attempt. I actually got into the building without getting caught. And I also... Okay, that yellow dot. We want that yellow dot to get killed, because that will be another duty corpse for us to check. We would want at least one duty corpse to be able to check. There is a gray dot that appeared in the upper left. That is a bandit that fell into an anomaly. That happens pretty much every time. Oh. I guess even this small amount of water is enough to keep you from being able to run, even though you could clearly lift your feet out of the water very easily. So yeah, that yellow body, we want that body killed so we can loot it. There's a lot of neat items to collect in this area. I'll try and get them all. Probably won't successfully get them all, but... And what I mean by that is, it's hard to remember them all. If you really want to find everything, your best bet is to literally look for everything everywhere. Like, for example, look in here. Nothing? Move on. Now, this isn't a do-it-yourself sort of attitude. This is a, I don't want to spend, like, I don't want these videos to be any longer than they already are, doing bullshit for little gain. So I want to see if I can kill this guy without anyone seeing me. As long as you walk slow, you shouldn't be seen. And since I'm suppressed... Nope, I got too close. Alright, well, we're going hot, boys. That's not what I did not want to unload it. There's also something very important in there we'll talk about. Now, I seldom ever use... Actually, I never use 9x19, and I never use armor piercing, so I don't really know if there are any detriments to using this ammo. Okie dokie, then. That was interesting. Is it just me, or am I dying a lot faster ever since leaving the garbage? Like, I was, like, surviving so much better in Corden, and these are bandits, too. It's not like they have better weapons. It's still just a stupid double-barreled shotgun. Okay. How close can I get? Okay, apparently not very. What the hell set him off that time? Screw you, dude. Alright. For the purposes of range, I might actually have to switch to my Thunder. Because when there's lightning, there's thunder. Not my Batu Thunder. Grand Theft Auto Vice City is a great game. It's actually the only Grand Theft Auto game I actually like. Every other Grand Theft Auto game I think is kind of boring and annoying. Okay. Oh, this is not so bad. Oh boy. Where was that? Did you see where it came from? Can't hear you. Speak up. Oh, okay. No. That might not be the same guy. I can't really see him all that well. Hey, buddy. When people say this game is not good with stealth, they are correct, it's not. But technically you could say this game's actually great with stealth because, I mean, in real life, you're not going to be Splinter Cell sneaking around this place, not getting caught. You're going to get, like, it's going to be hard to not be seen. Is that a droplet? Yes, it is. Interesting. Yeah, droplets can just be found sometimes, which is pretty cool. Oh, that guy got shot so hard that his arm almost came off. Chest with goods. I wonder if that was one of them. Oh. Oh, what? That wasn't good. There's some... Yes, there's a stash location in there. I'll also show you a couple boxes that are good for storing goodies. If you're a hoarding loot goblin like myself. I did not kill either of them. That's very disappointing. Oh, I killed one. Okay. Hey, you ever play Advance Wars? Oh my god, those games are so good. It's a shame Advance Wars Reboot Camp was so poorly done. Obviously, not poorly done as in, like, the developers did a terrible job. Developers, I think, did the best job they could, given what resources Nintendo gave them. I think Nintendo just kind of screwed them because they didn't actually care about Advance Wars. Because Nintendo's kind of douchey like that, I guess. But then again, you know, if it's not making you the big bucks. It's like people do often forget that you gotta, like, you know, things have to make money. People have to get paid. It's like an unfortunate part of life. Nondescript chest and trash bin. Oh, the duty guy. I should have saved before checking him. Actually, I really should have saved before checking him. I think he actually had... When was my last save? I think that duty guy actually is likely to give to me. Hey, nice. What? Okay. Where the hell did that guy come from? Yeah, I want that. How's my bleeding look? I'm gaining health. Okay, I should be saving before checking. There you go, secret stash in a chest. Hey, you found a chest. Better call the cops. Remember, like, so it's like, whatever. Okay, there's some artifact crates up here. I'm not sure how many of them. At least one of them is definitely an artifact crate. I don't think. I think it might be a tier 2. It's definitely not a tier 3 though. I don't think there are any tier 3 artifact crates in this area, but I definitely encourage checking my work, because I can't guarantee I'm remembering everything perfectly. Okay, before I continue with this, I'm going to go do this area over here before I forget and potentially screw it up. And I'm going to save there specifically and not save again. You have to do this the first time, or you're going to actually screw something up in the game. Okay, you hear that? That's a bloodsucker. Now, last time I played this game, something happened that I didn't like, so I reloaded, and this guy never spawned in again, which was not good, because that happening actually caused... What the hell are you talking about? Oh! I remember why I went to the bar at the beginning of the video. It was because of this quest for barkeep to turn in. I don't remember what the reward was, but it's whatever. Apparently I got another one too. But yeah, both of those were for barkeep. So that's annoying. But it's not a big deal. This guy, saving him isn't really... Like, you can do it. It's not really worth it. You can just leave him. I think if you leave him, he just never dies. He just stays there alive for the rest of the game. That information he gives you about an $800 Gauss rifle. It's a scam. And we're not going to do it yet. And that's because one of the NPCs located in the pack of stalkers that are trying to scam you out of your rubles. Okay, I'm getting shot by bandits, I think. Okay, I think some of that fell through the ground. Two-round bursts seem to always... Holy crap! That scared the crap out of me. I was not expecting that. Since the butt sucker is dead, I think it's safe to go ahead and... save. Alright. The last game I played was Clear Sky. Unfortunately, that means I'm mixing up Clear Sky stuff with Shadow of Chernobyl stuff. But I'm still going to go ahead and search around the whole area like I did with every other area to check and make sure I'm finding everything and not screwing you out of valuable information. Vodka. Vodka knockers. There's still a bunch of dudes in there. There should be artifacts around here too. But anyway, if that bloodsucker doesn't spawn in and get killed properly, you're going to get screwed out of very important quests in army warehouses. Because for some reason, that bloodsucker is tied to a group of mutants that will appear at the border here for a quest. And the thing that sucks is that he'll never actually go up there. So you'll just end up getting screwed out of that quest constantly. And you'll have to constantly come back to Dark Valley, wander around the entire map, hoping to God you find the correct bloodsucker. And yes, more than one can be here. Alright, there's supposed to be a way to get up there. I don't remember how to get up there. Nope. Did I hear a dog? I think I heard a dog. I'm surprised I can still hear stuff as well as I do, because I don't actually have the volume up that high. Alright, we're gonna clear out the rest of this base now. So, I was getting disheartened about making these videos, also because I've been forgetting stuff and not properly giving... Oh yeah, that's a merc suit. Which might actually come in handy if this thing gets too crappy. But there's also a new suit to be had in whatchamacallit, the lab. But forgetting stuff, and so far I wouldn't say I haven't given any wrong information. I have corrected myself on a couple things where I've given, like, not wrong information, but kind of not completely what I meant. And yeah, so I've been struggling with motivation, thinking like, wow, I'm kind of just like wasting my time making these shitty videos and not being helpful at all. And I'm not saying wasting my time as in like I expect anything to come out of this. The entire purpose of me making these videos in the first place comes solely from the fact that I just wanted to do it. I know I've seen plenty of small channels that go years and years with nothing. And I went into it expecting that to be what will happen, because that's what should happen. That's statistically what will happen. And I'm completely fine with that. I just thought, like, hey, this might be a little fun just to do. Give me something extra to do when I'm having trouble doing anything else. It's very difficult to do stuff. Doing stuff is hard, especially when you have mad depression. So, and yeah, actually, and that's why I'm still doing it. Of course, it's only been like 9 months, but that's why I'm still thinking of new games to do, because I actually have been having some fun with it. Well, up until this little part where I feel like I am not being helpful. It's all about wanting to be helpful, brother. Alright, there is a dude. You can see the little marker in the top left. Want to go ahead and save that guy before you kill all the bandits. Because I've had it where if I kill all the bandits before rescuing him, he'll bug out and not be rescuable. And in there is a whole bunch of goodies. I can't wait to show you. I think I've killed enough where it'll be safe for me to rescue that dude now. And if this lock, if it won't let me...
Hey, Stalker, help me out. Open the door to this damn cell. The controls are on the wall.
Just press F. There you go. If that doesn't happen, and if this doesn't happen...
Thanks, bro. You really helped me.
You have to load a save before you enter the zone, which is probably why this is one of the things you want to do sooner rather than later. Alright, he's going to try and make his way out of the place without dying. He probably won't succeed, but there's actually a decent chance he will. And it's probably not the worst thing in the world if he doesn't succeed, because then you get, you know, another duty corpse to loot. In fact, I wonder if I could get away with killing this guy. I'm trying to think if I want to. Come on, let me up, let me up. There you go. And yeah, I'll leave him. I usually let him live anyway. It's not like I go to kill him. I could probably get away with it. Want me to do it? Alright, fine. You got me. Oh, you know what? Let's do it where it's a one-hit kill and I don't aggro. But okay. You twisted my arm. I'll kill him. Just because I like your face. And I don't like his. Nothing. I'm hell-bent on these duty corpses specifically because I think they might actually be more related to stashes in here. Sorry about the mouse noise. Okay, we did get one. Now, how many did we get? Looks like we only got one. Yes, and for some reason Lab X18 is listed here, even though it's all the way down here. Should be around here. But we'll check more corpses. We got some more bandits left to kill. And that's good, because that'll give us the opportunity to potentially get more. Buy more, make more. Hello? Anybody home? Okay, somebody didn't like me jumping around. There's definitely at least one guy over here. Or not. I lied. There wasn't. Okay, so I don't know about in here, but there's a bathroom in a later lab. Well, there's a bathroom in a later lab. Stop! I'm easily startled. Nope. Nope. There's a later lab with a gun in a toilet. And a good gun at that. I want to try and see if I can get another stash coordinate out of a bandit. Sometimes I click E instead of F. All the controls I'm using are completely, like, well, not completely default. I think I modified aim sensitivity, made it higher. Alright, never mind, screw them. I do want their ammo, though. Thank you, come again. Alright, Borov, the guy we need to kill. There he is, right there. Do I have any grenades? No, I do not. Do I have anything fun? Nah, nothing fun. Yeah, usually those two guys are there. I must have allured them from the jumping and they came down. Alright, these are all locked. And they all have good stuff in them. So how do you get them if they're locked? Well, you just grab it through... You just grab it through the thing. And yes, we also have some valuable, quote, bread. What is bread? I don't know. Can't eat it, though. What good is a bread that you cannot eat? Ooh, I heard some dirgs. Ooh, was that my boat? No, it wasn't. Okay. And here's your safe chest that you can use to dump all the crap. And even this is still good, and I'm not gonna need that. That doesn't weigh much. I'm gonna get another one in the lab, so it doesn't matter. Dump the shotgun. Dump that. I'm not gonna dump everything because there's another chest I'd rather use. I think that'll be fine. Alright, so I'm gonna show you the super goodie spot. The spot with all the super goodies. This is one of my favorite parts of the whole game. Dun 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 dun! Aw, yeah, boy! Gonna get drunk with the boys and just do boy stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, I don't remember if any of those are artifact crates. I actually don't think they are. That's also a safe box. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and drop in those for now. I'll check those crates. I don't remember if those, like, I think those, if they do drop stuff, it's a low rate. Crap. He's gotta make it heavy on me, bro. Okay, I'm gonna give you a little taste of what I usually do. It should be fine there. This is, so I wouldn't want to use every single crate. Like, every single box that's available for stashing loot. I would like to consolidate everything. So I would take everything and put it here instead. What did I just drop? No. Okay, yeah, I don't want to take that away. I want that. And of course, all these guns that you find in this low armory are going to be full condition. Unfortunately, they're not really worth having. Because all they are is these things. And those SMGs. Is that it? Oh, no, it's not it. How much more can I hold? I can hold one of these. Alright, let's go ahead and give it a few. Nothing. 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 Oh, you know what? I probably shouldn't have just reloaded. I hope my thunder didn't fall through the floor. It did. Lovely. All because you wanted to see the crates. I'm pretty sure these... I'm so sick and tired of saying I'm pretty sure, because... I don't know. I'm probably going to try and keep this video a little shorter. So, I'm going to save and end it before going into the lab. Because the lab will not be a short journey. I don't think this is far enough away, but we'll give it a shot. I hate that stupid little disappearing bug that these weapons and whatnot like to do. What the heck? Where am I? Hey, another crate. I think in order to help preserve some of my sanity... Nah, I wasn't far enough away. Can I even see it anymore? Uh-oh. I saved too, so that is not good. Oh, got it. Alright, I want to drop something. Is that 60.1? Can I get away with just doing this? Yes, I can. Alright, so me telling you what is and isn't an artifact crate isn't super important. What's super important is that I told you that there are artifact crates, and I've shown you how to check and how to manipulate them to make sure you get what you want. And if that's something you think you want to do, I highly encourage you do it, especially for the ones that are tier 3 artifact crates. Because this thing was a huge boon. And there are a few quests that require artifacts that you're not likely to just find out in the world, other than perhaps special stashes. That's why when I was at the beginning of the video at Barkeep, noticing that I didn't have that crystal thorn anymore, That was annoying because I know one of the... Oh yeah, there's stuff in there I should have checked. Ah, crap. Alright, I better check that before I leave, otherwise I'll probably not remember to come back. Should also be something in one of these. No? Oh, let me guess, that was also a clear sky thing. Should be a crate in here. Yep. There's stuff up there. I don't remember how to get up there though. I think I have an idea and I'll try it, but I want to go through that little tunnel first. That excavation tunnel. I think this is supposed to be a quarry or like some sort of mining pit. Let me try and do this. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Actually, you know what? That's not worth it. An easier way to get down there would just be to jump through the window. Looks like I'm gonna have to jump. Should be a roof. Is this the roof? Crap. Hold on. Itch. Help. It itches. My face. Not my face, but just saying my face because it's funny. Oh, look at that. Don't you love it when your vision gets all screwy? Alright, must be misremembering something again. Wow, you know what? I guess Clear Sky really does suck. It has completely cursed me. There's a dude here. Up there? Down here? Where the heck would... Okay, now he's not even here anymore. We got ghosts. Nope. No, actually, you know what? Yeah, it's ghosts. Oh, there he is. Wonder why he came off the map. I'll take that. Ooh, delicious sausages. Why, thank you. Which I should be eating those. Those weigh more. Alright. So I guess this has turned into a little bit of an exploration. This is where I wanted to be. And I'll go ahead and save, just in case it turns out this is not where I wanted to be. I guess maybe fall damage isn't as bad as I thought. Alright, it's the anomaly here or not? I don't remember if there's here or Clear Sky. I guess it's Clear Sky. Alright, this is confusing. I'm pretty sure there was supposed to be an artifact here, unless that was also a Clear Sky thing, which I'm starting to think it was. Curse you, Clear Sky. Thank you for screwing everything. This was supposed to be a good playthrough. Now, instead of blaming myself, I'm going to blame Clear Sky. Still a good game, though. If I do play that, I'm not going to make it an informative playthrough. Because I think this was a mistake. I'm sure... Holy crap, if anyone watches more than a minute of the first episode, I'd be impressed. Stoneblood, yay. I actually kind of hate Stoneblood artifact. Yeah, there's a lot more electro anomalies in this area than I thought, and it's getting close to... Wow, dude, just tanking those neck shots. yeah, so I also was checking out video for my Doom 3 videos, and well, no, not the Doom 3 videos. I checked those back when I first recorded them, which was almost a year ago. But I never checked the Resurrection of Evil videos, so I'm doing that now, and holy crap, I'm dying a lot, and it is very frustrating to watch. If you don't want any of that, I completely understand. Holy crap. Okay, now there is a special bunch of goodies up here. That drop anything? Can't tell. Alright, so one of those items was a guitar, and it's useless because you can't actually play it. And this thing, hand radio, I don't even think that's actually supposed to be in the game. I think it was left in on accident. Now this is something you might actually want to use. That's the artifact I just picked up. Mama's beads. Mama's anal beads. Oh, and I also picked up this. I picked up both of those up there. So that's a really good place to get to get those two items. And now, is this gonna kill me? Good thing I just saved. Yeah, screw you. That's the one thing I hate, is like insta-kill stuff. One-hit kills. You might say that's not an instant kill, because you didn't die in one hit. Yeah, but if you get trapped in it to the point where you can't get out, that might as well be an instant kill, because, yeah. Okay, before... Uh-oh. Oh, I'm fat, that's why. Okay, we'll clear out this area before we look at the rest of Dark Valley. I wonder what's in here. Oh. Not bad. I don't plan on using this gun forever though, so once I run out of ammo, I'm just gonna dump it and go back to my Thunder. And it looks like everybody heard me already. Yeah. Wanna buy some Girl Scout cookies? Made from and out of real Girl Scouts. That grass looked like a bug. Closed. Still closed. Still closed. First Dark Souls, one of my favorite games. Love that game so much. I didn't like any... Well, I did like Dark Souls 2, even though it was very bullshit. Dark Souls 3 I didn't like, though, because it kind of just, like, turned up the bullshit. And, like, it just wasn't really fun. And before you say, oh, get good, oh... Yeah, I already beat Dark Souls 2 and 3 on the hardest iteration of New Game Plus, so... Yeah... I think I'm good enough. Not to say I'm, like, some sort of, like, god gamer, because no, I don't think so. I think my gameplay has shown that I am not all that great, but maybe good enough. Well, obviously good enough to get through this crap. Alright, the last guy's probably down in the basement. I guess the artifact is also a clear sky thing. Damn you, clear sky! Oh great, now I'm too fat to walk. Dude! Oh, I should just... Okay. This has got some... Oh yeah. That's some good stuff there. That is 9x39, my friends. 9x39 is a very nice caliber in this game. Is it a good caliber in real life? I don't know. Good luck getting it in the US. I wish I could get some. I love all those stupid Soviet calibers. They're so cool. Ooh, these are heavy. So we're just gonna dump like most of this stuff in here and probably never come back for it. Mainly because, like, who cares? Yeah, you love that tapping, you love that mouse clicking, don't you? Wonder if I want to keep this. Still feel heavier than I want to be. Like, I want to maybe... I think I'm actually going to go ahead and dump this now. What are my artifacts looking like? That's right, gotta put that back on. That should be fine. Alright, I'll go kill that guy in the basement. And now I'll check the rest of Dark Valley. And I'll save the lab for the next episode because that's actually gonna be pretty intensive itself. Well, not too much. I don't know, when did I start recording? I don't remember. Oh, I wonder if there's anything fun in here. No. Food and drink, actually, that would be the most fun. I mean, if you want to keep being alive, you need food and drink. Wish I didn't have to eat food and drink water. How awesome would it be to just, like, never be hungry and never need to eat, and also, more importantly, never need to poop. That would be superbly awesome. Oh, he's still moving. I see some boars down there. I see a flash. I see some radiation. Tasty. That's the one thing that really sucks about flashes, is a lot of them will run away and kill one of them. Or even if you don't kill any of them and you just get too close. Over here, there's probably a bloodsucker. Oh yeah, look at all that delicious radiation. Oh, there's another electro thing here. I'm gonna have to come back in this area after midnight. Didn't mean to click that. That sucks. Wasted a bandage. Not that I ever really used them anyway. Gonna have some bacon. Just like... yeah. Hello. I hear something. Where'd it go? There were boars over here. Here's one. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, thank God it didn't crash again. My first boar foot, I think. Another good thing about checking around the map right now is that we get to waste some time, because we actually have some time before midnight. Now, normally I would not have deemed it acceptable to have failed that quest, but since I'm on your time, I decided, well, I'll just tell you how to complete that quest and why it failed and how you can easily make it not failed, instead of reloading and doing everything all over again. That's something I would do on my own. Okay, I think I heard a pseudo dog too. Yes, I did. Pseudo dog and 2 more fleshes. In the flesh. Flesh Gordon, even. Nope, no tail. Some mutant parts are more rare than others. Or maybe they're all the same rarity, and it just seems like some are more rare than others because some mutants are just more common than others. What's in here? What do you got? What do you got? Anything good? Droplet? Not bad. Another dog? Super disappointing that we didn't get the... Is this bandits refreshing? Respawning bandits, I believe. Must be, because they're not on my map. I mean, not on my mini-map. Yep. You know what? I've never done this before. I never used these. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot. It's a waste, yeah, but... Okay, I'm glad I saved first. I don't know, where does it want me to aim? Oh, okay. Well, the grenade's gone forever. That's why, I was actually going to mention this earlier when I first noticed I had the grenade. I was going to say why I wasn't going to load it immediately, and that's because if you save and load, that's another thing that gets bugged out. Only save never load a grenade launcher grenade until you're ready to use it, and save before you load the grenade launcher grenade. And considering that you noticed that that grenade went like 1,000,000 miles into the stratosphere, that I really don't ever use those. And that's why it was gone forever. And even though I saved this guy's friend, his little stupid marker is going to be on my map for the rest of my life. So he decided to curse me with cancer. I wonder if there's anything specific I could do right now to waste time. I don't want to go over here because there's an assassination target there, a unique assassination target that I want to make sure I can kill for the quest. We still got 2 in-game hours. It's not too bad. Definitely not as bad as... Yeah, you know what? Let's go back in the garbage and screw around for a bit. Maybe we can check a corpse or two. And then we can come back and check another corpse or two. And since we killed that bloodsucker, we shouldn't have any problems with the Protect the Border quest. I guess we're going to be going back to the bar, too. Oh. Yep. Oh, you son of a buttfucker. And of course I hit quick save instead of loading the autosave. Will it work? Nope. It went back to the quick save. Yeah, you know what? I don't care about them. They can live. Nope. They gotta die. They dishonored me by making me waste precious grenade. And unfortunately, I have to walk slow so I don't alert them because I want to try and kill them all in one magazine. Wow, that was even worse than last time. Oh, well, maybe not. And nothing. And I'll take that. Partial refund or rebate. spend your money, spend your ammo on enemy faces, and they drop some ammo back. There are some other Mama's Beads artifacts. I'll find them eventually, I think. I don't know. I might have to do some research off stream. I was not as prepared for this as I thought I was. I guess I could have waited until I had to come back, but nothing. Should have saved first, but whatever. Yeah, I'd rather not have to fight those guys too. Oh yeah, this area is full of dog. Oh, of course I have no grenades. Why do I keep just throwing away all my preciouses? Who wants to be my new friend? I believe mutants do rupture damage. Not good, not good. So, obviously bullets are bullet damage. Okay, I really don't want to use ammo on these guys, so I'm going to go ahead and be very manly and do it without ammo. Oh no, why you do this to me? This game hates me, man, I'm telling you. I must have done something in a previous file that the game just didn't like. Hey, you having fun? I sure am. The funnest. So much fun. Oh my god, I can't believe how much fun I'm having right now. This game still is good, though. Even if I say something like, oh, this game sucks, or oh, I hate this game, I still love it. I just hate certain things happening in the moment. I don't know why it's asking me that stupid transition as soon as I come in. I don't remember it doing that before. I'll give it a couple. We might have already gotten the stash coordinates we needed. But I guess it's not all for loss, because I did definitely give out some valuable information so far. Especially like how to get fully repaired weapons for free. Alright, I can do this. I am the man who uses the knife. Come on, I'm way better than this. Must be just too many. Doesn't help that I keep hitting them not in the head. Alright, you win. I'm gonna die anyway. And usually when there's only like a couple left, the last ones will just run away instead of trying to fight you. Not getting much in the way of our mutant parts either. I was doing pretty well that first run. I actually like killed a number of them. I guess I'm just not as good as I used to be. These corpses. Bandits? Oh, cool. More stash. Okay. I was wondering where that guy was. Is he down on the ground? No. Wait a minute, who is this? Uh-oh. Don't tell me. Okay, well I saved, so... Okay, no, it's not. I thought it was... Oh, that's actually perfect timing. Rank and group both will determine stash coordinates. Some faction groups... Only certain stash coordinates can be found from certain groups, and only certain stash coordinates can only be found from certain ranks. So that guy was a veteran, so he gave us a veteran's bandit stash. And yes, some stashes can only be gotten from specific factions of a specific rank. Case in point, the whole reason why we needed a duty corpse in this area. So we'll go ahead and clear this place out. Hello. How are you? I don't think there's anything in those. Man, I love this gun. I highly recommend it. But, like I said, you don't need it. So don't feel obligated to get it, because I can understand completely that getting that... What the heck is going on here? Oh, I'm just getting too close to some place where I stashed too much goodies. Alright, we're going to go ahead and go back to the bar. Actually, we're going to go over here first and check out some corpses. Those... yeah, loners. Thought maybe there might be more military again. Oh, 3 of them too. They could probably handle it. 4 of them. Alright, this is Bess. He had nothing, so he sucks. He's not our friend. If someone doesn't give you free stuff, they're not your friend. It's a very, very terrible life lesson. And of course, I shouldn't actually be bothering checking military bodies. I want to see what's in here. Is it in the chat? Yeah. Oh. That's not bad. It's actually pretty decent. Pistols can be a lot better than you think. Just because your starting options are not good doesn't mean all the options are bad. In fact, there's a special pistol. Sweet. There's a special pistol later on. Oh, look! I finally got to show you a corpse in a bonfire. I guess they got hungry and they drew straws. And you got the short end. Oh, to be fair, it doesn't... yeah, these are still here. Thank you for killing the dog, finally. And, yeah, Bess dropped this. I'm gonna go ahead and take all of that. Take this. I'll take the grenades. You can keep the rest. What the hell are these guys yelling at? What's the time? Oh, we're getting close. We might as well go to the bar now. Is it even called raw stock in this game? It is, okay. Raw stock is not actually in Clear Sky for some reason. You can't even go there. It's not even an area. I don't know why. Oh, look, an artifact. Always keep your eyes peeled, because you might find something you missed. Nothing. I guess... yeah, let's check some corpses here, too. You like checking corpses, right? Oh, he's still alive. You like looting corpses. You like looting the dead. Hey, look, see, it was worth it, too. And you doubted me. How could you? You should trust me more often, because I'm always right. I'll never lie. I will never steer you wrong, and I will never give you poor information. Forgot I put that there. Alright, now we're going to turn in these quests to the creepy looking barkeeper with the gross boar head in a pot. Tastes like radiation. That's the extra special seasoning. I guess the most seasoning you would get in the zone is probably sand. Oh, cool. New stuff. Oh, I didn't mean to pick up this. Get out of here. It's a great gun, but I don't need it. Oh no! Johnny, you dropped your face. I'll go get you a new one. Hey, you know what's pretty cute? Lizards. Lizards got cute faces. Snakes got cute faces too. I like cute faces. For example, I'm not really like into anime and like the Japanese cartoons and comics, but there are some that like I have liked. I'll admit, you know, I could probably count them all on my hand. Like Wakarasero Namae Kitsune-sama, a great comic about a bratty little fox deity that gets corrected, and unfortunately it was not too popular in Japan because I guess people over there don't know what's good, because that comic was phenomenal. It was actually, I mean, if I liked it, it had to have been good.
My information might well be of use to you, sir.
I'll dump in some of this because I'm not going to need all of it. Yeah, it should be fine. Okay, Fatso. Basically, the only, like, I don't like any of the, like, the cringy stuff. I'm gonna get a lot of hate. But, like, One Piece of crap. I don't like, is that it? I thought I had another one. Oh, the other one is the... But yeah, I don't really care for most stuff. Killing slimes for 300 years, or Slimes Taoshite, is great. I love that. Machikado Mazoku is great. Warui ga Watashi wa Yuri Janai is very good. Maho Shoujo ni Akogarete is also excellent. You'll probably notice that they're all Girls Love Yuri comics. I definitely have a type, that's for sure. And Oni-chan wa Oshimai. Have I listed 5 yet? I feel like I've listed 5 or 6. Jahi-sama wa Kuji Kanai. That's also Girls Love. And it's not like this, like, not all of them are like straight up like Yuri, but like the subtle Girls Love stuff where it's just like all the characters are female, cute girls just hanging out doing cute girl stuff with other cute girls. And that's actually what brings me back to the whole cute face thing, is that cute anime girls are peak cute face. That I will admit. I don't like guys though. Like, get them out of here. Like, why are you wasting my screen space with dudes? Like, when you could be showing cute girls. Like, what is your problem? Are you gay? Obviously, I have my preferences. And the time is... Wow, we're actually still not completely there. So we'll go ahead and look at this. What's in here? Garbage. Thank you. Let's see if I can get past these guys without pulling aggro. I think they always saw me. I don't feel like fighting everyone. If this was a perfect playthrough, I definitely would have killed them all. And looted them. And dumped the loot in that box at the checkpoint. And then came back here. Oh, so Bess. The guy who had the AKS-74U with the suppressor. the corpse that I showed you a little earlier at that little car park area where we had to defend it against bandits. It's not difficult or uncommon to get the bandits to down him without killing him. Because I've actually been able to get that to happen a decent amount of times. Just save and reload. And then you get the item and you at full condition, and you get to complete the quest without having to kill anyone yourself. Hey, look at that. We're getting close. Okay, get this off my screen. Thank you. Don't come again. Yeah, as you can see, time can go kind of slowly. Let's see, looking at my notes, if I missed anything. Hey, remember, you know what was great? Adam West as Batman. That was some good stuff. Let's see. No, yeah, I already talked about a lot of this stuff. Actually, I talked about all of it. I am Batman. I am Batman! Will you help me build it, King Tut? Slap. You ever hear about... Okay, so Harlem Globetrotters. Everybody loves... Well, everybody loves the original Harlem Globetrotters. I don't know about any of the new ones. But you ever hear of the Kansas City World Skippers? Yeah, these guys are pretty cool too. Or the Jefferson Brothers. Oh my god. It's been very long. Was that Something Awful or Albino Black Sheep? I don't remember. Alright, so now we can check electro anomalies for good stuff. It's not in fact, you can see it happening right now, for them to roll their way down here. But I'm going to check other electro anomalies to see if there are more. Because unfortunately, we just got a bunch of useless sparklers. Oh, radiated truck. Must have been delivering some radiation. Hello, my little friend. This is also a good time to check duty corpses again, because I think all of those stashes remaining in the lab. Oh, and this is another very important thing about those lab stashes. You want to discover all of them before you go into the lab. Because if I remember correctly, as soon as you go into the lab, it can bug out the stashes and make them no longer obtainable. Which is, yes, very lame. I'm pretty sure it's 3 stashes. I hope it's just 3 stashes. If it's more than 3 stashes, then I hope you find them. Okay, I'm not finding anything else. Trying to turn my head away from the mic when I do that little cough. I got a bit of a coughing problem. I've had it for years. I think... Well, I've had respiratory problems, and that sucks. So maybe sometimes you can actually hear me take random deep breaths, because I have trouble breathing sometimes. And talking definitely isn't helping, but I also... I mean... Oh well, right? I mean, what am I gonna do about that? I remember I had an inhaler once. Didn't really help, so I don't have it anymore. That was... Oh my god. It had to have been well, definitely more than 10 years ago at this point. Alright, so it looks like that is the only area of electro anomalies that actually spawn artifacts, and unfortunately we got screwed. Fortunately, there is another area where there is a guaranteed moonlight artifact, which is good, because you want that artifact. In the bottom right, all the way in the very bottom right, you'll see a little floppy disk signal pop up. Very often, actually. I'm going to tell you right now, I have no idea why. I don't know what the hell it's supposed to mean. I never looked it up. I also forgot I needed to go check duty corpses again. So I'm going to check those duty corpses. Then I'm going to save outside of the lab. And then we'll go into the lab in the next video. There you go, secret stash of smoked. That is one of those stashes, I remember that. This is why you want duty corpses in Dark Valley. If you don't want to kill that guy or Bullet, I completely understand. But you can get that guaranteed corpse over here just by letting the bandits kill this guy. Nothing happens, like there's no reason to try and get him to survive. Like there's no benefit to it. Like he'll just run around the area for like a while. I think he's supposed to eventually go to the duty checkpoint. There's also usually more artifacts randomly sitting around. Like I remember last time I played, there were some fireballs around here. Perfect place for a gas station. Fireball artifacts. Flame anomalies. That's right. I busted some boxes up there that I wanted to check to make sure I got stuff that might have fallen through the floor, because I think some of it did fall through the floor. No, that's not it. I'll pick that up. So if you want to get rid of garbage that you don't want to carry around to sell, put it on a corpse of someone you killed, because these bodies of people you've personally killed will eventually disappear. Of course, the bodies of people that you didn't kill, that bodies that were already there as soon as you entered the map, those will always stay there no matter what, and theoretically could use them as safe storage, but I've never tested the viability of that option, so I would warn you against relying on it. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. So this is me trying to get on top of here. I think that ledge is closer all the way at the end, so I want to go there first. Don't fall. I also didn't check that other duty corpse because I'm a dumbass. So if you want... Oh, you dirty little rat. Wait a minute. But I'm a rat. I'm calling my own people... I'm calling people a slur of my own people. I love rats. They're so cute. They got cute little faces and cute little ears, cute little noses, cute little hands. Yeah, they're dirty rodents, but... I mean, if you have one as a pet, you can keep it in good conditions. I mean, every animal is technically filthy and dirty and gross. I mean, you got people all over the place, just like in love with these gross things that shit in a box of sand in your house. Like, I don't know why. I think this is how I got up here last time. Nope. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so somewhere on top of one of these is going to be a stash location. This is probably it right here. Yep. But the main reason I came up here is because I wanted to check to see if there were any artifacts, and there are not. There are artifacts here in Clear Sky, but oh yeah, that's bugged because it's clipping into the thing. You can't actually use the ladder properly. But the main purpose was to make sure I show you a way to get up there. This way you're not like having trouble. I want to help people. Or something. Anything in here? Nope. Never checked these corpses. Usually it's the duty corpse that ends up in this pit, not them. I wonder how they got down here. Did I, like, shoot them and they fell down there? Must have been. Save. Nothing. And I'll do some research before the next video to see if I was correct about the number of stashes in this underground lab. And maybe I'll be smart enough to do some more research into other things, because I seem to have forgotten so much without even realizing it. When I came into this at first, I thought, wow, I remember so much about this game. Like, I want to play the game again, but I don't really want to do a perfect playthrough. I don't want that kind of stress right now. So, I'll kind of like do like a showing off video. That'll work, right? Well, it's definitely been somewhat informative. Wait a minute, why am I not getting anything now? Maybe it's Borov that holds the stash coordinates to one of them. Did I actually already check this corpse and I'm just like going crazy? Well, this is another duty corpse I can check, so I wouldn't mind rechecking. Banditos. I also want your ammo. 8 bullets. Dude, 5.45 is such a cool caliber. Wish 5.56 was as cool as 5.45. I also wish AR-15s still looked like they did back in the like 70s and 80s, because all these stupid looking M-lock handguard shit looks so fucking gay. Oh, and don't get me started on queer clamping. Yeah, that's right, you heard me. Mm-hmm. You liked it? Hope you do. But yeah, AR-15s used to look cool. Now they don't. And now all these people are trying to modernize their AKs, so their AKs are looking not cool anymore. It's like, dude, put the fucking wood back on the fucking rifle and we can all be happy again. Like, I love that. Like, people try and use it as a joke meme, like, nyet, rifle is fine. But, you know, like, what? Like, it's true. Like, nyet, rifle is freaking fine, dude. Come on. Like, bug off. And you might say, well, you're giving yourself a disadvantage in a firefight if it ever comes down to that. It's like, yeah, maybe. But, you know what? I don't care. Let me die in peace. God, I hope this guy drops something. Oh my goodness gracious. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Oh yeah, so those are my controversial, educated opinions. I mean, there's a reason why a lot of people are going back to classic and retro. And also, you don't own the night. If you use your laser module, you're just going to get killed by someone else who's using night vision goggles. If you really care about being stealthful in the night, get thermals. Oh, come on, I swear. I'll try a few more times. I really thought, like, after I got that other one, that it was going to be good to go. Oh, I hate it when people say good to go, and just as good. Like, no. No, some things really aren't just as good, as much as you want to defend your purchase. Like, I get it, you spend a lot of money on something that you found out isn't as good as you thought it was. Unfortunately, it happens to everyone. And you just gotta move on. Am I angry right now? I feel like I might be angry. I wonder why. Maybe because of this whole stash situation is starting to upset me. Alright, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to go into the front of the lab, save my game, and end the video. And that'll be it for this one. And spacing out again. And yeah, I'll do some research on whatchamacallit. And if any developments come up while I'm doing research, I'll document it. I'll be sure to have it be documented for my loyal fans. Yes, my beloveds. The people who hate me the least. Oh. No, it's just a thorn. I don't think I need a thorn. I'm gonna take the thorn. Just in case. Normally, I would rely entirely off of artifact crates to get a thorn. But, all things considered, I'm just gonna grab that one and be like, and just the hell with it, you know. We're here mostly to be informative and have fun, not for me to just talk while trying to do a perfect run, which that was never the purpose of this. And I want to make sure that I keep it from becoming that. I didn't even want to pick up any of that garbage. Alright, I'll dump off some stuff in here. Get that out. I don't think I need that many bandages. Get rid of that. 3 grenades should be enough. I'll hold on to 3. Get rid of those. Get rid of that. 5 should be plenty. Alright, sweet. Oh, there's one other thing I need to do before I go into the lab. There's something I didn't grab earlier because I was already like close to the weight limit and had to drop stuff. But up here is dun 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 dun. That's right. An RPG. Now you might look at this and say, well, where's the rocket? It's empty. No, it's not. Ah, yeah, dog. Oh, yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. I don't know if... I don't know. Been getting screwed on drops. So let's see if anything fell through. I think that would have been here. Wait, nope, I don't want that. No, okay, wait, what? There it is. Yeah, I don't want that. maybe it's over here. No, I didn't want to fall. Alright, that's fine. Oh, look at this gun. This gun is so cool. How could you not like this gun? And I'm not saying this specifically, the Thunder 545, but I mean a Groza, and like, it's such a cool gun. That is heavy. And that is even heavier. Has it been storming in this zone the whole video? Holy crap. I mean, I love it, but wow. And now we are ready to enter, my friendos. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and we shall meet again, dear brother.